Welcome. I'm joined on the line today by former five-time World Champion Antonio the Magic Man Tarver. How are you, Antonio?
I'm doing really well, man. We deep in the training camp, anticipating my August 14th return.
Yeah.
First PBC date.
Yeah.
Live on Spike TV. I can't wait. Tarver Cunningham.
Yeah. Well, we had Cunningham on the show a couple of days ago, and he's very respectful of you. Actually, he said he's expecting the Antonio Tarver that beat Roy Jones Jr. Is that what we can expect?
Well, of the same mind, yes.
Yeah.
Of the same mind,
cool.
yes. But granted, I'm not 32, 33, or even 34 anymore. So, things are a bit different, and even in a lot of ways in a good way. It's just that, I really understand, what my body and my mind is capable of doing. Okay. I have a real clear understanding of that. And Cunningham is the type of fighter that, of course, he's going to force me to bring the best out of me. He's going to be one of those fighters that I'm definitely going to have to be able to dig deep against in order to defeat. So I'm training hard as if, I'm fighting, King Kong, so to speak.
Yeah.
And, I'm looking to have a spectacular moment, spectacular night, August 14th.
Yeah,
and I expect to be victorious. I'm training to be victorious. So it's going to be a hell of a night of boxing.
Yeah.
When I fight Cunningham, hell of a night, because he's the type of fighter that's not going to ever quit, and I'm the type of fighter that's not going to quit. So we're on a head-on collision, and something's going to have to give.
Yeah. Are you expecting this fight to go the whole way, or do you think one of you are going down?
I don't ever expect my fights to go the whole way. If I go 12 rounds, it's not because I wasn't trying to get the guy out of there. That's the only way you can secure victory.
Okay.
Is by stoppage or TKO or knockout. Everything else, when you go to the scorecard, the judge's scorecard, you never know what you're going to get. So I'm kind of leery. I'm leery, always leery about going to the scorecard. I know in a big fight like this, I'm looking to get Steve Cunningham out of there inside the distance, because that's the only way I can guarantee a victory. The only way.
Okay, mate. Well, brilliant. Well, it's another ranking fight. Well, when I spoke to you last year, I spoke to you before and after the Jonathan Banks fight. We spoke about David Haye at the time, but God knows what he's up to at the moment. Do you like this fight? This is a ranking fight. Was this your first choice? Like, obviously, you've got to build yourself in the heavyweight division. This is only your third fight in the heavyweight division, and you talk about going after Klitschko. How far do you think you are away from that dream we spoke about last year? Is it Cunningham, one other or two others, and then Klitschko?
No, man. I'm definitely aware that I'm 46 years old, and what I'm doing is miraculous. It's miraculous, But at the same time, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I got to get by Cunningham. But after that, all they can do is try to keep throwing a guy at me that they hope and pray I stub my toe against. Klitschko hasn't fought anybody. He just fought Jenkins. Jennings. He just fought Jennings. Come on, man. I'm 5-time world champion. I'm the biggest name in the heavyweight division. I have more credibility to my name than anybody else other than Klitschko. I deserve that showdown, and I'm going to prove August 14th that I'm the only man that has a chance to really, truly, defeat Klitschko, man, because he's fighting guys that don't have the experience, that don't know how to win, that has never won anything. How many times has he fought champions as of late? I mean, that's my only thing is that I'm the most decorated fighter right now in the heavyweight division, and I want my shot when I get by Cunningham. There's no need of him running or trying to fight somebody else. I'm gonna make sure that I'm the biggest fight that he can possibly have, and that I'm gonna prove. August 14th. I'm ready for Klitschko, man.
Okay. Well, talking to Klitschko, he's fighting Tyson Fury now in October. Do you give Fury a chance? Do you think it's plain sailing for Klitschko against Fury?
I mean, I don't think Fury has the talent or the skill or even the real experience to beat Klitschko. I mean, I think Tyson Fury has a big fan base. He has a country behind him. He's just a big brute. I mean, the only thing he has is size, and that's never won anything. I mean, I don't think from a skill level, I don't think he has it. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, he could have proved that, early on. I mean, the guy's fighting regional fighters. He's fighting regional fighters. He's not. I don't think he has anybody on his resume that I couldn't defeat. I don't think anybody that Tyson has beaten that I couldn't beat. I mean, so I'm not impressed. I have to see something. What is he going to do? Is he going to knock Klitschko out? I doubt it. Is he going to outbox Klitschko? I doubt it. What happens when Klitschko lands a right hand on his chin? It's over. So I don't give Tyson a chance in hell. And if he win that fight, I will be the first one to say that he shocked me, because on paper, I just don't see it happening. Not on paper.
Fair enough, mate. Well, talking of other stuff going on in the heavyweight division, it's always good to get your thoughts, Antonio. Well, what do you make of Anthony Joshua at the moment? He's making a lot of waves at the moment. He's obviously getting heard over your side of the water.
He's a young fighter that has a great deal of potential. I mean, but it's still undiscovered. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. I'm not here to promote him or market him or anything like that, but he's shown that with his size, power, and speed, and his wherewithal to, he knows how to box, so he can only get better. I mean, but that's, I don't know how many years from now that is, if that's a year or two away, but what I'm trying to accomplish has to be accomplished within the next year. I don't have much time. I'm not going to be sitting around waiting. I want my shot at the heavyweight title, so I too can break history and become the oldest man to ever win the title. That's what I'm embarking on. Anthony Joshua has a bright future in the heavyweight division. He is the future of the division. I mean, but that's it. He's the future. Okay. I'm the now.
Okay, mate. All right, brilliant. Well, you talk about Anthony Joshua there. If we could move on to what's going on in your country. Obviously, there's Deontay Wilder, who holds the WBC belt. Like Fury and Klitschko aren't fighting to the end of the year. You're fighting in a month. You say you want to get things done in a year. You're both PBC fighters. Would that not be a more logical route for you? To get things done quicker.
Man, you know what? I mean, it's not logical. It's a route, definitely, and it's not logical. But it might have to come down to the process of elimination. I may have to eliminate everybody in my way. I mean, but man, I'm too old for that. I did that at the light heavyweight division. I mean, one thing about it, you can't say I don't know how to fight. They know I know how to fight. I got the credibility behind my name. Come on, man. What's the weight?
Yeah.
Hey, why I got to beat everybody in front of me? I mean, he fought guys that didn't beat nobody. I mean, come on, man. I mean, they can make all excuses for Klitschko. I'm telling you, I'm his most dangerous opponent because none of those guys have my experience, and none of those guys don't know how to win. All I know how to do is win. So I can put Klitschko in uncomfortable position and territory the whole fight. And I know I got the recipe to defeat him, and I just want my opportunity. Wilder is not big enough. He's not big enough, meaning he hasn't done enough. Klitschko is the one that has all the history, and that's what I want. I want to make history. You know, if I beat Deontay Wilder, I still have to beat Klitschko in order to put myself to be the heavyweight champion. So, you know, that's my mark on it. Deontay Wilder, again, has a bright future, but I am the now. Me and Klitschko came from the same Olympic team. Come on, man. We come from the same Olympic team. There's no heavyweight that has achieved as much as I have in the square circle. I know how to win. I know how to fight. If they want to see an epic battle with two worlds colliding, then it's Tarver Klitschko. Period.
Okay. All right, mate. Well, you were talking a little bit earlier there about how you want to get things moving because you're getting on in your career. Would you have liked to have been a bit more? I'm not getting on. I'm not getting on in my career. I'm writing the final chapter of my career. Okay.
This is it. It's the final chapter, and we're writing it right now. And I ain't got time to be giving these young guys an opportunity at what I feel to be, you know, a great career. I mean, they haven't won enough, man. I want to match. I want to put my name against someone that when I win it all. Yeah. I win it all, and that's what I want. Opportunity to win it all. And the only man give me that opportunity is Klitschko. He's the only one who has all the belts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're talking about your career there. Well, since you've come back, would you have liked to have been a little bit more busy, do you think?
Man, I never left. I never went anywhere. Yeah, I would like to be busy. Of course. That's when we make money. Yes, I would like to be busy. I like to fight every 4 months. But hey, it hasn't happened since '09. I fought once a year, average, since '09, and it's frustrating. Of course it is. It's the worst thing could ever happen to a fighter's career when they stall out. But the one thing about me, I got 9 lives. I know how to resurrect my career. I know how to come back and reinvent myself. I've done it a number of times. This time, it's going to be the one last and final time. This time, I'm going to reinvent myself as the undisputed heavyweight champion. And I'm going to retire on my own accord, and I'm going to ride off in the sunset. And that's it. But I'm going to have one last magic carpet ride. I promise you that.
Yeah. So, when you say those, you struggle to get fights. A lot of people turn you down? Is that the problem? Is it not?
I mean, come on, man. I mean, these guys know. They know what it is. It means they know that Antonio Tarver comes to fight. It's a risk for any of those guys. It's a risk for any of those guys, man, because I know how to fight. My record proves that. Come on, man. You ain't never seen me knocked out. You ain't never seen me outclassed or dropped or hurt in boxing, ever. Come on, man. So I rest on my skills and my ability. I rest on that, and that's the same skills and ability that's gonna allow me to capture the title. I mean, all these guys can hope to do is knock me out. That's it. That's all they hope they can do, knock me out, which has never been done before. Yeah, I'm not saying that it can't be done, but it hasn't been done. They're not going to beat me round for round. It's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, you talk about.
That's the risk. That's the risk when fighting me. They're going to lose to an old guy.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And 9 times out of 10, they may get knocked out. So that's what it is. That's the risk.
Okay.
There's no reward fighting.
Yeah, it's like risk against reward.
There's no reward fighting Antonio. Period.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Well, talking about you want Klitschko. Are you a fighter? I know you've travelled, in your career before to fight. You fought in Australia. You know. Would you be willing to go to Germany and places like that? Are you willing?
I'll fight anywhere. I'll fight Klitschko anywhere. It don't matter. Period. Anywhere. And trust me, I'm not going to stink up the joint like David Haye did. Trust me.
We're talking. David Haye, is that? I don't know if he is coming back. He keeps saying he's been coming back, but that was about a year ago now.
Man, coming back from where though? He ain't never been nowhere. Coming back from where? Shit. Come on, man. That man squandered and just ruined. That man, through his injuries, I guess he's been injured, but I mean, I've never seen a guy that had such great promise, and it just let it all go to waste because I don't know, he want to be a movie star. He don't know what he want to be. I mean, he definitely don't want to be a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He definitely don't want to fight nobody. All he want to do is fight a big fight. And I hear he's been calling out Anthony Joshua's name. I mean, the guy want to just get a paycheck, man. He's trying to pimp boxing. He ain't trying to fight nobody. He's trying to pimp boxing, man.
That's a good way to put it.
everybody that's making a move. Everybody that's making a move, he want to try to grab the coattail and try to position himself to get a payday. I mean, it's embarrassing, man. If the man can't fight, then retire.
Yeah.
Period.
Good point. I agree with most of that, mate. Well, moving on from that, your Taavi Jr. was out recently, getting his third win. I didn't know if you wanted to touch on him. Obviously, you know, he's your son, so people are talking about him anyway. I've heard there's some real promise with him.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. I mean, again, the only knock, I'm his worst critic or his best critic, and you know, he just needs to get more technical with his skills, and you know, but we know he has a lot of heart, has a granite chin, he's a very fighter, but again, he's just fighting, so we got to get the technical aspect of the game. He has to perfect that. And I know that's experience. You can't buy it.
Yeah.
You can't sell it. You got to go through it. So, and with him not having a long or even a significant amateur career, he's behind the eight ball. We crunching with him. But, man, he's an exciting fighter. I mean, he really, if you see him, he's going to have the fans on their feet because he's aggressive like that. He comes to fight. But I'm trying to compute his game more so in his mind and mentally box his way through it. And within that boxing match, if a fight breaks out, then a fight breaks out. But he has to be more calculating, has to be more technical on his skills. That's what we're working on. But he had a great performance. He won. He fought a guy with 21 fight experience, with 21 fights. And it was on his third fight with limited amateur experience. So, you know, he's on his way. But it's important that he stays in the gym and continue to learn the steps of becoming a champion. I think it's in him. I think he has what it takes if he continue to listen and work at it. So, I mean, he's going to take a week off. He told me that he'll be right back to finish up my training camp. And hopefully we have him right back in there by the end, right after my fight, early September maybe. So, yeah, he's looking good, man. I'm very, very proud of him.
Excellent. Well, so do you guys train pretty much side by side, no matter who's fighting when you're fighting?
No, last time I gave him to my old trainer, my mentor, to Jimmy Williams, who's 88 years old. He went down there and was Keith's partner for Keith Thurman. He got Keithman ready for Palazzo. So he was main sparring partner. I mean, he went every day first with him. And, I mean, the experience that he got was invaluable. And so invaluable. And, you know, I'm happy that he got that experience, but he's not a sparring partner. And I tell him that all the time, but let's not get it twisted. You know, it's great to win champions, but you're nobody's sparring partner. Mentality. So I'm always on him, man, giving them the X's and O's and the do's and don'ts and about the boxing business. You know, I never tried to force my son to box. He chose it. So, of course, I got to be hard on him because I'm honest with him. If nobody else is, I'm honest with him. all the time.
Okay, all right. Well, it's brilliant. Well, it's a popular trend as sons tend to follow their father in their father's footsteps if they are a fighter. So very intriguing indeed. Well, I'd just like to thank you so much for coming on, Antonio. It's lovely to speak to you again. Great to find out what's going on.
Always a pleasure.
Excellent, mate. And
thank you. I appreciate it, man.
That's my pleasure. Trust me. And just all the best. Well, we're just over a month away. Under a month away, I should say. And all the best for the build-up, mate. And I'm very much looking forward to the fight. Hopefully catch up with you after, my friend.
Okay, thank you. And also, man, let everybody know they can find me at Antonio Tarver on my social media. And I have a beautiful website, Official Antonio Tarver, where you can get the new brand logo, Team Tarver logo shirts, and hats coming soon. Thank you, sir.